I used to always say, I haven't seen a healthy marriage in front of me do real life. And I realized I prayed that for about 10 years. And then God answered that prayer, and I got scared. I got scared because now being around healthy marriages required me to be vulnerable, required me to admit what I don't know. And that's always been a fear of mine, something that I've wrestled with, the things I don't know. And hearing other people know more, they're smarter, they're wiser, they're sharper. I used to let that be my demise because I wasn't that smart, I wasn't that sharp. I would just say, I I shouldn't be around because what do I have to offer? So lately, I've had a chance to be around healthier marriages who've been married years, way longer than I've been married, by decades. And part of me is blessed because it shows me what's possible. Like, so my mom and dad are not married. So I never saw a healthy marriage there. My wife's mom and dad aren't married, so I never saw a healthy marriage there. They've both been married at least twice, and none of those are healthy. So I've always grown up just literally seeing single people, and I've always seen single black women. I've always seen single black men doing the most. So that was my benchmark, just to stay married. But as the years went on and as just more talk, I realized, I wanted a deeper relationship, and I realized certain things were blocking me, trauma, not seeing a healthy marriage, and things like that. So now, getting into a place where I'm able to see those things in person, part of me knows it's a blessing, and then part of me is fearful. The fearful part comes from, if I'm vulnerable, will I get dropped again? And that's something that I'm willing to embrace, but can I tell you, man, it's scary. If you've ever been vulnerable and gotten dropped, or been vulnerable and gotten, I'd say if you've been vulnerable and you've gotten betrayed, you know how that feels. But this doesn't feel like betrayal. This feels like, it feels like almost being like a kid with a parent or a guardian. They're showing you a better way. It's not that you're doing things just wrong. They're just showing you a better way because they have more experience, they have more knowledge, and they have more scars. And I'm all about, if I don't gotta get all the scars, I don't need to take all of them. So it's the season of being vulnerable, and I'm learning to just say, hey, I don't know, can you show me? I don't know, can you teach me? Or just learning by watching, by observing, and implementing. But the most uncomfortable part is a lot of the things that I'm implementing are things that are against my nature or against who I've always been, based on scars, trauma, and things like that. Things like holding hands, and things like verbally saying I love you more, verbally saying the things that will uplift my wife and build her up. And you know these things, but they're just a struggle at first. But I'm willing to wrestle with that. Like, I'm willing to struggle with that. I'm willing to not get it perfect, but get the reps in, to get it right mentally, and then let it flow from my heart just naturally. But God did answer a prayer, and I'm glad. It took about 10 years for that prayer to get answered, but it's answered. Now it's my job to water the seeds now. It's my job to say, hey, you've done this, God, you've done your part. I'm going to do my part. Let me know, have you ever been in an issue or a situation like that? Not issue. Have you ever been in a situation like that, or you felt the same way? Let me know. I'd love to hear about it.